Like
Jordan. She used to think I was ballin'. Maybe cause my dick is Jordan.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the Turn My City Up podcast. Um, got some exciting news for me, for all the people that support me. I had a meeting, nice little lunch last Tuesday, to where there's a chance I can be doing stuff like this for a living, and that's a dream to be around basketball and talk basketball and get paid for it. They always say, bro, you do something like that you love as a living, it's not gonna feel like work. It's not gonna feel like you working. Like you just always having fun. Um, you know, obviously basketball is my passion. It's what I watch the most. I love playing it. It's the reason why y'all always see me streaming 2K. I just love basketball, being around basketball, talking basketball. So if I end up with a company or whoever and get paid to do this, bro, we lit. So I'm locked in on that. We take it serious. Start investing in more stuff, more equipment. Doing what I was supposed to do, and hopefully soon. I'm not gonna say with who, but hopefully soon you guys will see me on a platform with a company. Doing this for a living. Get to be around some players. Y'all already know a few players on the team, so y'all just make sense. Everybody knows how much I love the game. I'm already, I'll be doing this already right now for free. Trying to get my, my stature and all that up. So, like I said, it'll be real cool. Continue to learn programs, learn different softwares I can use, all of that stuff. Because I want to be able to, start breaking down and showing y'all film, like back up some of the stuff I'm saying and what I'm seeing and what. I ain't saying I'm just gonna be a super film guru, but sometimes you say stuff, like I said, you might want to be able to, just back it up and, show even like if casual fans want to tune in, so they got a better understanding of what you're talking about and what you're seeing out there, and then more understand, why you have certain takes on what you're seeing out there, for the Phoenix Suns or any team you're talking about. So, yeah. So first thing I want to talk about, let's lock in on, Tyus Jones. We talked about him a little bit last pod, but he did his little press conference, here not that long ago, and yeah, he pretty much confirmed. Like I said, he had, which most people probably already knew. He probably could have went other places. Probably teams are just not, not as good as situation as playing here. We're a winning team. He bet on himself. He took less. Bet man is crazy. For as good as he is, he's proved he's good enough to be a starter. He's been a 6-man type guy a lot of his career, but proved last year he could be a starter. He's on a bad team, but he was 12-7 on a team, that bad. So, those numbers probably just go up because he's about to be playing around 3 stars and he's passing the 3 superstars and passing a whole bunch of shooters. So the number's just going to go up. A lot of people are like tripping, because they're like, well, he's just going to leave. But, who knows? You never know. We don't know who is and who isn't going to be on the team next year, if we are going to be able to keep him. But for right now, bro, we just take it a season at a time, especially with this team. Like it's a window, so you got to take those wins, bro, and you worry about the rest later. We have them for this year, and the goal is win the championship. So somebody could help us like with that with the offense. Like I said last pod, just because we're small still, bro. We're tiny. It's just, y'all know how I always be saying on Twitter, like I don't usually like the 3-guard lineups, but if we are gonna do it, it makes sense to, like I said, obviously Grayson's going to go into the bench. Ty is pretty much come down there confirmed. He's going to be starting with, the big 3, and Nurk. So, Last year we was doing the 3 guard lineup thing, but doing that too, like I said, force Book and Bill to play out of position. At least this year they can at least still play in a position. They're gonna be your wings. Like I said, it make it small because they're both actually shooting guards. But my thing is for them is, you know, Tyus is gonna take away a lot of that workload, and they could save some of that energy that they was using trying to play point and be scorers. They could use some of that energy, now on the defensive end. So it's like it helps, but like I said, we're small, so to the point where they're just gonna have to play up. They're gonna both of them gonna have to rebound better. They both strong enough, athletic enough, so I feel like it's possible. It's clear to me already now at this point, this team, for now, for them to try to win the championship, they're gonna have to be super good on offense, like elite on offense, which I feel like they showed signs last year. And I think it's just gonna get a lot better because they have an offensive minded coach now, and they have 2 point guards that can just focus on getting everybody else right. And then both of their point guards can score too. You can't just leave them open. Both of them will compete, on defense. So I feel like offense will end up elite. Bud has coached some elite offensive teams. It's just like I said, from us, we're gonna have to figure out how to get timely stops and not just get bullied. Like we're gonna have to man up. Like I said, our guards just gonna have to try to play bigger, bro. It's gonna be tough, but they got to try to play bigger for now until, because y'all know, like I said, I've been saying try to throw Ryan Dunn and guys like that also into the fire. If even just 2 of those rooks can actually give you real minutes, then we really will be a problem because now because all 3 of the rooks we took are really forwards. Oso's gonna have to really play the 5. But he's more like a 4 to me. He just doesn't have like a jumper like that to be able to play the 4 in this league now. A lot of the 4s is these, in this NBA, you got to be able to shoot. So, but we took like all forwards in the draft. If even one would be good. If 2 of them pan out where they gets like real minutes, then I'd feel a lot better because then I feel like, okay, we're not small anymore. We have, 2, 3 athletic guys out there. And like I said, we still use guys. We still, we brought Bull back. That's some size. So if we can figure that out, then we're cooking. Until now, that's really my main only complaint about that. We're still small, but now what to me is encouraging. Obviously, a lot of people have been saying it with how well Book's been playing and Katie's been playing. Katie's played like 2, 3 games now, but Book all exhibition games and actual games. The group games. Book's been he's just flat out been a top. He's top 5. He's been a top 5 player in the Olympics so far for the on our team, the U.S. team. So he's like a 3-and-D guy out there. He out there playing defense. He moving the rock in threes. If you need him go get a bucket, he can go get a bucket. He ain't can't he's not limited to just spotting up. So he's out there playing elite. KD had came back. Obviously, y'all seen and missed a 1 shot. Like they're both, which we already knew because we Suns fans. You can play them with them there. You can play them with anybody, bro. They can play with any stars. They can play off anybody. You can play off them. They can guard. A lot of people got on Book. I get it, rightfully so. But I feel like I said last year, I feel like it was just it felt like a lot on him. I don't want to make excuses for him, but he switched the whole position, and then a lot of the times he did have to guard up in position. That's why I said I feel like us having point guards now, I feel like he would have a lot more. Him and Bill, which a lot of people, I feel like people were saying Bill wasn't good on. I don't know what people was really watching last year. Bill was damn good to me on defense when he played. He was hurt, so I feel like people was using that against him a lot of times. But when he actually played, he was clearly healthy. I thought he was one of our better perimeter defenders. He was really trying to show a lot on that end, and he was guarding up. Like all of them had to pretty much guard up a lot of the times in position, and some of them had to guard smaller guys. Like I think having 2 point guards again will help with that too because Monte and Tyus are like smaller, quicker guards that can move their feet and better be able to stay in front of a lot of these point guards. So me personally, I felt like it's funny though because I always say when we was small, I felt us guarding like them quick guards might have been even more of an issue just because, like I said, we try to have Book or Bill, Grayson's, limited on that end. He tries, like I said, he's just really limited. He's either guarding guards that's way too quick for him, or he's guarding people that's just bigger than him. He could just guard his position and guard backup twos. He'll be cool. I feel like Book and Bill will do a lot better guarding. Both of them will be able to guard twos, and then one of them, you're gonna have to guard a three depending on the matchup. And I think they're both strong enough for the most part to guard a lot of wings. They're both, smart enough. So I was like, those two, I don't feel too bad about them guarding wings. I felt a little worse about Bill and Book and them trying to stay in front of quick guards all game. I think it's better like for them to guard wings. So a lot of it really is going to be on the big three. Like even though they're going to have to carry a lot of the offense, I feel like they have better offensive players around them, especially going into the season and then they did last season. But they're gonna have to guard up and in position, like I said, to make it look good, like I said. But I feel like too another exciting thing is last year the bench was like whatever to me. I think this year the bench is a lot better than it was. Like you have a guy that was starting last year as your sixth man now. You have Royce, who you didn't have to start the season. He's a really good guy off the bench. Bull, which a lot of people feel like he should have been playing a lot more last year anyway, because he was already playing like one of the better guys off the bench. Your bench is just a lot better. You got Mason now, which I feel like is just a better backup than Drew. People might try to debate that, but I feel like I feel like he knows what he's doing a little bit more with dribble handle passes. He can finish. He can catch lob dunks. A lot of Clippers people felt like he was bad last year, but then there's a side of Clippers fans that say, some of that may have been like he wasn't actually healthy. So I'm really paying attention to him. And then, that's why it's good you get Oso, though, because if Mason is, maybe you're a little tailing off a little bit. Oso's very capable of doing the DHOs and coming in and, diving hard and catching lobs. Like, I'm excited for that. Like, I'm actually excited for the team. I still, like I said, feel like we're a little small, but I only feel like we're small because I know off rip we're not going to play the rookies like that. But if they're playing in there in the rotation, I don't think we're small anymore because then we're adding Oso and Ryan alone are really athletic young guys and catch lobs, defend. They both switchable. Well, I'm excited to watch them. I hopefully, they get minutes, sooner than later in the season. So yeah, it already looks like a better roster. I mean, I think we had a hell of an offseason so far. Like I've said before, if I was people, I probably wouldn't get hopes up because a lot of people still thinking we're trying to put a package together for Nurk or something like that. I've been told y'all I'm already like expecting Nurk to be on the team. If he's not, okay, cool, get what you can from him. Trade has to make sense, but I feel like he'll be on the team. It's funny, I seen a a picture of him and Bud on the TL yesterday. People was like, "Oh, y'all can try, cancel those trade packages," and I was weak, but Nurk didn't slim down. He didn't slim down a lot. I don't want to say it won't or will help him because for me, like I said, I'm not expecting him to just all of a sudden turn into like a rim protector. It might help him maybe move his feet a little better on defense, so that would be cool. Pick a role that might help him because when you lose weight, you might be a little quicker on your feet. So that might be able to call. Maybe it'll help him. Maybe it will make him a little quicker. When he's trying to go up for layups, because I just felt like a lot of it. Like I knew he was limited on defense. So for the most part, for me, the most disappointing thing was his offense and how much he missed layups. A lot of people think it's because of his thumb. I give him that. It might be that. But a lot of it I also felt like he was just looking to draw contact instead of make layups. But if he can do that, and people for some reason, like I said, I tweeted this on Twitter earlier too, like people are like saying, "Oh, Bud's gonna turn him into Brook Lopez." Like, obviously, he'll never be the rim protector Brook Lopez is, but people keep seeing a lot of clips of him shooting threes, practicing corner threes from the wing. So, and you guys, a lot of people know that Bud does like those 5-out systems. So maybe they is trying to get Nurk's 3-ball right. If he does that and and he turns into like a borderline stretch, then he still got to make layups, but him actually hitting threes and opening up what's called like that would make the offense disgusting too, because now Simmons got to really go out there, and Tyus could just pick apart defenses and had all that space to dime the big three. Like that would be a bit. So that's what I'm looking like. That's more realistic to me. Him hitting threes and becoming a better shooter. That's way more realistic than people thinking he gonna turn into Brook Lopez on defense. Maybe on the offensive end. Maybe, like I said, if he's hitting threes and stuff like that, and he's working on it, that would be best case scenario. But we'll see. I feel like probably one of the more realistic options is maybe still that deadline trying to get that rim runner big you're looking for as a backup. So you could maybe split those minutes with Nurk, and you don't have to rely so much on a rookie or Mason. But we'll see. We'll get there. But back to Book and KD. I said both of them have been top 5 players on the Olympic team. So it makes you excited, like people saying. It makes you a little frustrated that we went out the way we went last year. But like NBA fans be trying to forget and play dumb. Like it's a team game, bro. Your team got to be nice. Your role players got to be nice, do their jobs. It ain't just about 2 players, even 3 players. We got 3 players. And like I said, I'm super annoyed with how people talking about Bill. People trying to say he's not this, he's not that. Like, I'm not gonna argue things. People trying to say he's not a star. To me, if you're capable of doing what he has done in his career, you're a star. That means you're talented enough to be a star to score 30 a game. I don't care how many dubs you was getting. You averaged 30 points a game in this league. Not a lot of people can do that, bro. I don't care what nobody's talking about. You're a star if you can do that. That's your talent. You have star talent, bro. You're a star. Now, my thing that's annoying too is like y'all, they expect like he was never gonna come here and do that. He's here to be a third option and hoop, and bro, 18 points a game from a third option. That was in and out the lineup and hurt is not bad. Imagine he stays in the line now. We got point guards to help him and everybody else get easier points. He might get to 20. He might get close to 20 this year. Because like I said, Book and KD obviously are both going to be north of 25. So Bill, I feel like can get to like 20 possibly. Like I said, he's already at 18, and that was like we're missing a lot of the year. A lot of the year he couldn't even actually stay in the rhythm because he's getting hurt off some weird plays. Dante, sliding under his damn foot, like stuff like that. Him breaking his nose, like just crazy stuff going on for him. Like he just had some terrible luck to me. So, and like I already had mentioned earlier, like I thought his defense was a little better. People really start slamming because he didn't have a great series in the first round. But bro, like I said, we just handicapped, bro. It was a bad matchup for us. We were small. Like even if we played them with that new roster, we'd be a little small. But I feel like I said, that would depend on the rookies or depend on what we, looking that far ahead is stupid anyway. So we, who knows what we had at the deadline and stuff like that. We're not even to the season yet. We're not even, close to October or none of that yet. Training camp. So right now, and let's focus on the Olympics. I just wanted to touch on that because Tyus talked, and I've been thinking about it, and obviously everybody's getting excited. Just like I feel like a lot of Lakers fans are getting excited because of how good, Bron and AD look. To me, like I said, those are the 2 best duos still to me, anyways. Is the Lakers duo and the Suns duo. Now people are gonna try to point to what they've done in the playoffs last, but like I just mentioned, take more than 2 players, bro. But those 2 duos together, I think, are the best duos. Yes, I know people let me mention, Jokic and Jamal. Obviously the duo that just won the championship. But I mean, you give Bron, AD, that Celtics supporting cast, or you give Book and KD, that's Celtics supporting cast. Oh my God, y'all know what? Do y'all know what they would do to the league? Them they're basically the same Celtics did. So it's just like I said, it'd be about more than that. But you know, C's fans been acting insane these Olympics too, y'all. Y'all know why, but it is what it is. They'll get over it. Mind y'all know Jason Tatum's like right there in my top 5, top 6 like favorite players. So that's not me dissing him or nothing like that, bro. I know what Tatum is, and I know how great he is. I know the great games he's had. But yeah, bro, that's really all I got. I just feel like I said, I just feel like we're definitely in a better spot. They had a good offseason to me. As more certain stuff comes out, we'll be on here talking about the Suns when we can, when there's things to actually talk about. But I know I'll talk about more into the Suns, but a lot of times I'm gonna focus on the Suns. But yeah, USA is gonna go on and win this gold. Book and KD are going to me remain that top 5 players on the USA team. Edwards is out there doing his thing. He went crazy last game. I know a lot of people think all Suns fans hate him, but they don't hate him. I just personally still think Devin Booker's the best 2 guard in the league. And so that might make people think I hate the guy, but he's cold, bro. He's the boy's different. And he's gonna end up probably the best 2 at some point because he's that explosive. And what's called, like I said, next steps is him learning how to move the ball, read defenses a little better. Right now, I feel like he's just be in straight kill mode, which is cool because can't nobody stand in front of him. But sometimes if the defense know what they're doing, they know up on him. It can get a little ugly. But y'all know too who I've gained so much respect for, which I already have respect for him, but Anthony Davis is so cold, bro. Just everything he does, bro. He's different. He's different. And I do always mess with them and like troll Lakers fans and stuff like that, just because Suns and Lakers, we was rivaling all the damn time when I was growing up. So them and the Spurs, always have some fun, trash talking stuff with them. But and then y'all know Bron in my top 5 favorite players ever. So even though they on not the ops, like bro, they've been fun to watch too. Like I love when Book or KD is out there with Anthony Davis, bro. Like this looks fire, bro. Looks great. So makes me wish, like I said, we got athletic big that catch live, play some defense, bro. We'd be disgusting. I said no diss to Nurk. I'm just saying, add somebody like that to be on the roster, even if it's with Nurk. I'm gonna be extremely moved. That's all I got. Like I said, it's off season, so you don't got much material. You talk about what happens here and there, but right now it's really all about the Olympics. But I just want to come in and give my thoughts on what Tyus said, and my thoughts on still again on what I feel the Suns are gonna have to do. Like I said, right now, mindset to me, like I said, be an elite offensive team and then get stops when you need to get stops. String them together when you need to string them together. And I feel like that still could be a path to you winning a championship. But the offense got to be elite, and we, to me, have the pieces for that. And we just got to, like I said, be that team that get them stops when we need to get them. So I'm out. See y'all later. Y'all keep supporting me. Like I said, the more y'all help support, keep them eyes on me. The people that have their eyes on me, that I can end up, being with their organization, and doing this for a living, that will help me out. So I appreciate everybody that support me. And out.